Around 8.2 million people live in New York City, but according to the New York City Department of Sanitation, New Yorkers only recycle a fifth of their trash. With the Returnable Container Act passing in 1982, it has motivated some New Yorkers to cash in on recycling, each can for 5 cents. Ryan Castelia, the executive director of Sure We Can, sees can collectors as an important part of the system.
Canners collect hundreds of thousands of tons of material every year and redeem it, and this is material that would otherwise end up in landfills or waterways or go to much less inefficient municipal systems where it would be more prone to contamination and less likely to be constructively recycled. So in that way, the work of canners has a huge impact on recycling in our communities because it's actually the best way to recycle that type of material.
Pedro and his wife Josefa are part of the Sure We Can community and depend on collecting cans as a source of income.
Todos los días estamos aquí, invierno, verano, llueva, como está el clima. Al reciclador a veces eso no le tiene miedo porque es importante ganarse un centavo para llevarle la comida a su casa, tener con qué comprar algo. Entonces, pues igual se va aprendiendo como en todos los trabajos. Asimismo, nosotros hemos aprendido a trabajarlo.
Joshua Goodman, the deputy commissioner at DSNY, emphasizes how successful New York is at recycling.
There is room for improvement, but New Yorkers like to recycle. You know, paper in New York City, you put it out today, it'll be a new pizza box on Staten Island tomorrow. So we have a good recycling system in place. And one thing that I always want New Yorkers to know in particular, we are protected by long-term contracts here, which mean that our recyclable materials do get recycled. You should feel confident that if you put metal, glass, plastic, or paper out for recycling in New York City, it will become a new product.
With containerization getting implied, canners are now worried.
Which presents access problems for canners. If those containers are locked, that means canners have a harder time accessing the material, which means a hit to their income, and also an impact to the city's efficiency in terms of recycling, because again, that material is much more likely to be productively recycled if a canner ends up with it than if it goes to DSNY.
Some DSNY recyclables goes to Balcones in Brooklyn.
Our relationship with DSNY has not always been cordial. There was a time less than 10 years ago where DSNY called canners scavengers and accused them of doing illegal work, which is not actually true. But that was the sort of narrative and the dynamic.
By June 2026, all of New York City should be containerized. But with all the policies getting implied, Sure We Can is still a safe space for canners.
We do our best to make all the spaces here like inviting, accessible, comfortable. I mean, it's industrial workspace and it's kind of janky, but we want people to feel like they belong here and that it's going to meet their human needs beyond just money, but like about beauty and respect and dignity and all that stuff too.